Jack Sparrow, the pirate, you say. Not a bad likeness. He sort of looks like a haunted jellyfish.
That's interesting.
Shiver me, liver me, hearties. It's a video game about pirates. Well, pirates based on a Disney movie produced by Jerry Bruckheimer.
Are we at war with the Spanish?
Evidently.
So there's good and bad pirates.
Let us in and we promise we won't hurt you.
And guess what? The voices are actually done by Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom. What fun!
No, 20. 50 pirates.
50?
But is it enough? And do the voices of movie stars make games better? The Pirates of the Caribbean films are enjoyable, forgettable entertainments that pleasingly tweak your funny bone, and the game aspires to do the same. The characters are nicely featured in cutscenes, and their vocal loops do what they can to connect with your love of the films. But the environments are really drab.
You should take some pride in your appearance.
There's no clear blue water. The gold doesn't quite sparkle enough. You don't get the sense of the briny mane. And where's the Kira cleavage, me hearties? A true pirate's chest, if ever there was one. Though there seems to be swashbuckling, courtesy of your blade. Other weapons seem dull and expressionless. Shooting, for example, had no real concussive qualities. Every time Mr. Sparrow here takes a bit of lead, he just sort of belches displeasure, as if the Clams Casino sold by the one-eyed Dolomite down by the wharf had gone barmy. You can switch between heroes and heroine.
Somebody mentioned something about heroin.
Whenever your sea-stewed swashbuckler seems to be flagging from constant perforation, you can switch to his or her counterpart and fight on with a renewed vigor. There's also pirate magic afoot, Natch. You can turn the voluminous doubloons laying about into appreciable upgrades like Flaming Sword here. Most upgrades are related to fighting moves. Let's face it, the game's gunning for kiddies. The title's not junk.
Who called me a junkie, mate? A junkie can't afford his habit.
Where was I? The title's not so bad, but in terms of targeting kids, it could be a bit frustrating unless you just want to sit back and look at the cutscenes. What is this? Here, for example, you're given a brief hint at how to achieve the odd objective of breaking the steel around this mast so you can burn it.
Jack, that sword strike of his might be strong enough to break through the iron plates.
You've got to get him close enough to the metal to strike it with this tricky move. This is not made abundantly clear, especially for a Wii gaming person. The fact that there's even boss fights in the game, though, is a wee tug at cheap gin, and gets a slight pirate's grin for a movie title. But there's too much the developers have foregone to earn a few quick crowns. Uninspired graphics, a muddy combat system, a bad camera, and fairly basic pirate hijinks sadly do nothing to elevate this title from the bilges. With a blast from Neptune's foul bowels, we give it a 2 out of 5.
Will and I were forced by circumstances to take actions that some might consider piracy.
We've heard nothing from Star, but Debbie Matenopoulos did call us 4 times during their review to say she'd be willing to join the show.
It's unfortunate. I really was looking forward to integrating more segments about skincare and pleasing your man into the average episode of X-Play.
Well, what I've always said, this set could use more cut flowers in a comedy corner.
I say, if we can't get Star, we should go in the other direction and revamp as a reality show about a gritty motorcycle repair shop.
No, you know what? That would be dangerous because one of us might have to marry Sandra Bullock, and that's a hell no one deserves.
It's not that bad. That Lake House movie, it says you can be married to her but live 2 years in the past.
Well, I don't trust relationships that fundamentally question the laws of physics.
Anyway, this extremely demographically inappropriate moment of wistfulness is the very essence of that, which is X-Play.